lying in the streets of Brazil. No phone, no money. I had no idea where my wallet went. I was stranded. I'd like to welcome you to Story Time. So I know it's been a hot minute since I did Story Time, but your boy's right back at it. This is gonna be the time where I can't even get myself together for this one. This is gonna be the time where I was stranded in the streets of Brazil. I was really good friends with this guy named Leo. Now, he's from Brazil. And at the time, he was like, Wins, come to Brazil in February. Carnival, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be amazing. And I was like, yeah, but I kind of want to go to Europe first. But he convinced me, and I was like, why not? So I buy a trip to Brazil. I head there. I meet Leo up. He was just like, yo, Wins, we're gonna start day drinking, and then we're gonna go to this block party. I said, bet. So it's 3 p.m. We start day drinking, 4 o'clock hit, we still drinking. 5 o'clock hit, we still drinking. 6 o'clock hit, he's like, all right, we're ready, let's go. So we head where this block party is, right? And the vendors there, oh my God. At the time, my American dollar was worth about six and a half Brazilian dollars. Basically, your boy was a millionaire. I'm buying caipirinhas. Now, for y'all who don't know what that is a signature Brazilian drink. Let me tell you what the ingredients are. Ice, Brazilian rum called cachaça, lemon, and sugar. That's it. Now, the percentage of the cachaça versus the lime juice, it's about 98% of that cachaça, and then 1% lime juice, and then 1% sugar. So it's pretty much all alcohol. And we're getting pints of this drink at a time. And for me, it literally cost like less than $1. I think it was like 60 cents or something. And I was just like, NANI? Yeah, all the drinks tonight is on me. Keep in mind, we've been day drinking for hours. All right, we get to this party and we're drinking pints of this caipirinhas. So I finished one, he finished one. I finished another one. He finished another one. I'm at 3 pints of this caipirinhas and day drinking. And he's like, dang, Wins, I don't think I can finish this. He gives it to me. I'm like, ha, mama ain't raised no. So I finish it. Now, looking at the time clock, it's about 11:30. I honestly don't know how I'm alive at this point. One thing you need to know about Brazilian block parties when it comes to Carnival, they're moving block parties. Meaning there's people that has instruments and there's people that singing, and then at some point of them doing that, they'll start to walk. Then they'll start to jog. And then they'll go on a full-on sprint, and you literally have to run to catch up to these people. And they do this multiple times throughout the night. And the crazy thing is, even the vendors, they have everything on wheels and they're just running. And I'm like, how are you? This is why you guys are so athletic and fit. This is why all y'all got that fatty.
Stop it. Get some help.
So at this point, this is like the 3rd time of the night where they are sprinting and I'm trying to catch up to the whole band. And there's hundreds of people around and they're all sprinting and I'm running, trying to keep up. I am so drunk, like drunk. I honestly don't know how I was alive at that point, but I'm catching up to the band, to the singers, and to the whole crowd. And Leo was catching up too, and they finally stopped. And I finally catch up to where everyone stopped. I felt like I ran a marathon that night alone. Brazilians, how y'all do it? Like, that's crazy. You're drinking and you exercise? You guys exercise literally all day, every day. Impressive. So I sit down and I look at Leo. I was like, Leo, your boy is tired. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit and then I'll catch up to you. And he was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I sit down and I was like, ooh, wow, I'm just gonna lay down for a bit. So I lay down and I'm like, I'll just shut my eyes just for like 5 minutes. So I shut my eyes. When I opened them, the sun was out. Everyone was gone. I was laying down in the grass, in the field, in the streets of Brazil. I woke up. I was like, oh my God. So the first thing I did, I was just like, all right, let me take my fanny pack. I'm just going to call Leo. No phone. I was like, no way. I must have dropped it somewhere. All right, let's check for my wallet. Oh, wait. I have a case on my phone that holds everything. So if I lose my phone, I'll also lose my wallet.
No!
Phone and wallet's gone. I was like, cash. I had like $3 real. Great. So there I was. Band was gone. No one was around me. I had no phone, no wallet. I had $3 Rio. And I'm like, well, how am I gonna get out of this one? Small fact, 2 months before I took this trip to Brazil, I was practicing Portuguese nonstop because for some reason I was just like, maybe if this exact scenario were to happen in real life, I wanna be able to communicate with the people. Hey, Duolingo, shout out to you, because I survived. Because I started walking around, I started asking people, can I use their phone and stuff? And everyone's like, no, blah, blah, blah. I was like, whatever. I am just going to walk around. Now, you guys are probably like, Windsor, why don't you just go home? I didn't know how we got there because Leo drove to the train station. From the train station, we got to where the block party is. And I was just like, I don't even know how to get to the train station. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Let's get some water. Let's get some water in your system. Let's get some food in your system. So I go to the store. I'm like, I don't have enough money to pay for this water. So I snagged water, opened it, chugged it real quick. I was just like, I'm just gonna put that to the side, you know. And then I left the store. And then there was a bakery. And I was just like, okay. Like I got $1, $2, $3 Rio. And I looked up. And then you can buy a piece of bread for €2.80. And I was just like, here you go. Take it all. And I ate the bread. And I was just like, let's just start walking. So I started walking because I was just like, we're in Brazil. Carnival is still happening. There's bound to be music and people. And where there's music and people, there's people that traveled here just for Carnival. And if there's people that traveled here just for Carnival, most likely they speak English. So I was like, okay, that's the game plan. So I'm walking, and then I start hearing music. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Thank God. At this point, I'm just following the music. The music starts getting louder and louder and louder. And the next thing you know, I see so many people. And I'm like, yes, yes. And as I'm walking towards this huge group of people and where the band's playing and music playing, I'm walking down this alleyway. And in this alleyway, there's like open bars and stuff. There's bars that has their windows open and you can like sit outside and inside. Like everything was all open. And as I'm walking, I turn to my left and I see a group of people sitting down talking. And I keep on walking. And then I'm just like, wait. Look to my left again. Started looking at those group of people. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I've seen those people before. I was like, whatever, kept walking. And then it hit me. I turned to my left. Guess who it was? Freaking Leo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I swear, I'm not making this up. It was Leo. Guess what he was doing? He was still drinking.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Somehow that man is, when it comes to drinking, he's Superman. He was still drinking. And at this point, it was like about 8:30 a.m. We started drinking at 4 p.m. the previous day. I don't know how he's still alive. So I turn and I'm like, Leo, what? And then he's just like, yo, Wiz, oh my God, crazy to see you here. And I'm like, don't you dare say that to me. What the heck, bro, what? And he's like, bro, it's crazy. Like, what happened to you? I was like, what happened to me? I told you clearly I was going to chill on the ground, like just catch my breath and then come and get me when everyone starts going. And then I woke up and it was the next morning. He's just like, oh, it's crazy. Hey, you found me though. Good job. I was like, oh, you're so lucky. I need you right now. Whatever. So finally I reunited with Leo and I was like, sweet, this is it. Everything's going to be smooth sailing and I don't have to worry about anything. I'm good. No, it gets worse.